Alright, back from the supermarket. We did not get to go to breakfast this morning because our restaurant wasn't open. We're not sure why. Usually they're open. Chris said because there's voting happening on Monday, so they might have closed for the weekend for the holiday, for the voting and stuff. So did not get to have breakfast this morning like we wanted. So I came home and had What's up? What? Para mañana, por la pizza. Sí, 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 sí. Porque solo es la carne que vamos a usar. Blanca's like, ooh, boyo. Aquí está, mamá. Here. Did you get a piece of chicken? Oh, is that good? Mommy came in and was asking about some chicken for the pizza tomorrow, so free piece of pizza, free piece of chicken for Snow White. Ah! Oh no, there's a cliff there. Ow, that still hurt. How? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you eat the chicken, honey? Something else I just remembered I need to check. It said disabled music on, but I got 4 different hits this morning on videos that said it was copyrighted music on YouTube. Let me see if I can't glitch this mofo out by shooting from up here. I should have counted how many arrows did it take to kill this guy, because this is fucking ridiculous. Alright, well, he's down. Make sure it put me on the next tier of arrows and not on like my super whammy arrows. Yeah, it put me on my titaniums. No thank you. Did I enjoy shopping amongst the herd? That's why I go early, Hector. I don't have to deal with the herd when I go early. In and out. Like we were there like 5 minutes after they opened. And then you're in and out before there's anybody there. I think there was probably only 7 or 8 other people in the supermarket while we did our shopping. Literally nobody in line. Fucker's got a shield. $300 arrows later. 300 arrows and 300 button presses. I do not give a shit about cheesing this stuff at this point. Like, when things start taking 30 to 50 arrows to kill, I have no desire to sit here and do it legitimately, because my fingers are killing me after 40 hours of, like, button mashing to try to shoot and kill these boss mobs. And I have a burn effect on my weapon. I can apply more poison, but what's the point? It only lasts for 60 seconds. Okay, giant is dead. Quick save, and now let's go take care of that other big boy. me, I almost died. Alright, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I'm not doing any damage to him at all. Finally. Yeah, he's dual wielding shields, which is interesting. Alright, so I came in through... I think it was there. Killed these guys. Just fucking stand still. Oh, it's another flesh tree, man. God damn it. Alright. Oh, fuck this. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. He's not gonna leave me alone, is he? I hear him. Where's he at? I'm not gonna be able to get up in here and get away from him, am I? He detects me. Well, I've got a burn effect on my bow. God, this is getting stupid. Oh, man. They're gonna make me use these other stupid things, aren't they? Somewhere in here, I have... this right here. The problem is, I can't have it equipped on my... But notice how little effect it actually has on it. No, one that I missed. And then, shit, I gotta switch over to my healing potion. He's gonna get me anyway. No, 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 no. Fuck you. Fucking hate the bosses in this area. Yeah, I don't want to know what the druids do with their little flesh tree down in the caves, man. That's for them to know. I don't need to know what they're doing down here with their flesh trees. I don't think I can sit. Yeah, I can't do a bonfire in here. That better be the end of my journey, because I'm getting sick and tired of clearing through trash mobs. Oh no, there's another giant. Of course there is. Stop fucking moving around and just let me shoot you. This is one of the most spongy story modes I've ever played. Like, these mobs are so spongy. My fingers are so tired. I'm legitimately complaining, guys. Like, my fingers are so tired from squeezing triggers because it's just arrow after arrow after arrow, and I'm having to use 30, 40, 50 arrows against boss mobs, and then 10, 15, 20 arrows against normal mobs. It's like, And my gear is upgraded as it's gonna be. I'm using specialty arrows. I've got a burning effect on my bow. I just feel like this game needs some balance, some serious balance. Hopefully he can't chase me down here. If he can chase me down here, I'm truly screwed. Oh! Yeah, he can chase me down here. Oh, I am screwed. Oh, I can't move. Move! Please don't let there be other mobs up here. Good news is these guys move really slow. Oh, I wonder if he can come through this doorway. Come here, big boy. Until I get attacked from behind. There's a bridge right there. Oh, he made it under the bridge. So that didn't work like I thought it would. I hit the wrong button! Hit the wrong fucking button! One-shotted on story mode. What's up, Rolf? What's up, JK? What's up, Inky Z? What's up, everybody that tuned in while I was busy trying not to die and ranting about unbalanced gameplay? Oh! And I probably can't get back up there, can I? Alright, I'm gonna try to, like, cheese this. Oh, I'm 100% sure I'm on story mode. I'm gonna sit here and cheese it from here because he shouldn't be able to get me up here. I say shouldn't. We're about to find out if he can get up on this ledge or not. Yeah, I should be safe right here. He can't get up on the ledge. Quick save! I'm like... Dude, he's gonna take me out. They're gonna make me jump off here. Oh no, there's a tunnel over here. That's some weird shadowing, man. What if that's like a giant... Oh, it's another one of these assholes. God, I wish I had like... I wonder if I could yeet him off the edge. Oh, no. That didn't work. Oh, are you stuck in the doorway? You are not stuck in the doorway. Can I... Oh, I can't... Oh! I gotta reload. I can't use the... I forgot I can't shove when I'm using a... You know what I'm about to do? Because these guys all have leashes. I'm about to go old school here. Alright, these guys all have leashes, so... Bye-bye! Question is, I don't know which way to go yet, so... Okay, there's a giant... Leash. Yeah, you can get all cranky all you want. Run. Okay, appears to be a hallway here. This dead ends. Oh, that just wrapped around. That's a wraparound. Wraparound. Well, I'm not getting up there. This looked like a dead end, unless there was some sort of like a... I feel like I'm missing something here because... Look at all the glitching. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way? No. Oops, I meant to go load game. I'm legit not going to sit here and fight all these guys. I'm going to find a way around, and we're going to run around all these guys. I am not going to sit here and do this. Because it's like 50 arrows every fight. It's just gotten a little bit ridiculous. And I just want to get through this area and get the crown. And move the story along. I'm too deep to give up, kids. I'm like 40 plus hours into the game. We're not giving up. But Jesus, I'm not going to sit here and... Oh, you fucking thing. You loaded me at the very bottom of the... pit. Hector says, I have found magic to be OP in this game. Yeah, I didn't take any magic to start. So that's where I came in, right? And I ran right past that giant, and I ran up here. And there's a guy back there, and I found this chest. Oh, come on now. Let me fucking jump up there. Thank you. But there's no mantling. Fuck yes. You need mantling in your game. Okay. Yeah, I think we're supposed to maybe jump over there. Okay. What's up, Ryder? Oh, there's something down in here, and a chest. Another flesh tree, which I don't care about. I do like the chest, but I'm not gonna take it. Oh, that just circled back around. Wonder if I can legitimately take one of these guys out with a backstab. That would be a no. That would be a big fat no. Well, I have no desire to fight you. Ah! So this literally leads me back around in one big circle. The point of which being, I have no idea. There's nothing up here. When I go up here, there's this enemy. Is that a ledge over there, maybe? God, look at all the texture glitching happening all over the place. Holy shit. Looks like there's another one of those bridge things right over there, which connects to somewhere. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get over there. Oh no, that's already connecting, so I've already been over there. What am I missing here? There's a bridge over there, maybe? Isn't that where I came from, though? About to go find out. I could have sworn that's where I came from. Because that was the one that had the dude on the bridge, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I came in here. Oh my god, the frame rate's on the fucking these guys. Bye. I legit don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, hang on, there was a door right here I missed. Oh, look at that. Not gonna be able to get past it unless I kill somebody here. Well, I found a forced encounter. I don't know who I'm supposed to kill to get through that door. But there is a forced boss fight mechanic that I have to do, apparently, to drop the shield on that door. Or maybe I just can't be in combat. I bet it's the giant. No, it's not the giant. It's gonna be that faux dude. He's the one guarding it. Come up here. Yep. Shit. In a corner. I gotta figure out how to take out this guy. Look at those textures. Ah! I'm gonna get this guy without that stupid giant. Shit, I fell. Where's he at? Can I get through right now? Nope, nope, nope. I gotta take care of him. Please just let it be this dude, not also the... Well, it's definitely losing its fun factor, Hector, that's for sure. I have loved the game up until this dungeon. This dungeon has been ridiculously stupid. And my bow is upgraded to the max. Oh, that single frame rate when he drops in on you like that. And the frame rate just tanks. It's part of what's killing it. Oh! That right there, it just tanks the frames in the game. Because it's not optimized. Alright, he's down. Let's see if there's anything on that corpse really quick. Nothing. Can I get through the door? Because fuck this giant. Oh no! I gotta fight the giant too. We're gonna get up on the cliff. This giant can't get me on the cliff. And now I get to shoot 100 times with stuff because... Oh, you can actually get up here. Never mind. Apparently I have to take the giant too because that shield is still up. Well, I'm putting up with it because I thought I was at the end of the game because I think the only thing you have to I have to get the crown and that's it. I get the crown and then I meet the dude. And I would assume, oh Jesus, it didn't save after I killed this guy. God damn it. And the optimization in this particular area is really frustrating because it's tanking the frames and it's really hard for me to aim at anything here because that ghost effect is, especially when he teleports in, I don't know if you guys can see it, the game just like completely freezes and drops to like single frames for a couple of seconds there. Here, he'll do it again here in a second. This one right there. Yep, there's the frame drop when you're on the ground. you're down. I gotta go somewhere where the giant can't get to me. Look at all the texturing happening. You guys see all that on the screen? Oh, he can, holy fuck me. Apparently he could just go through geometry. Like, he's like, I don't give a shit if there's buildings and structures and ruins here. I'm gonna step through all of it and fuck you up. Ah! Of sheer curiosity. No, I can't like disappear the bridge. Man, that was wishful thinking. But it did allow me to get a quick save over here, so I stop having to face that dude again. Over here, dumbass. Where are you going? Look at him walk right through all of that geometry. Look at that shit right there. That is, that, my friends, I'm going to call a bug. That's definitely bugged. Like, he should not be able to walk through the geometry like that. This better be the only mob I have to kill to drop that shield. If I have to kill something else to drop that shield, I'm going to be legit frustrated. None of my arrows are hitting all of a sudden. Plus side is I think this bridge is acting like a, where the fuck are you? Oh, he's coming down here now. Okay, he doesn't want to come all the way down. 500 hours later. This is literally making me wish I had rolled a magic user, because I could just fireball his ass. And instead of sitting here plunking these fucking iron arrows at him. With a maxed out bow that has a burn effect on it that's not doing shit. It burns for like 2 seconds. Die! Yeah, that's right. Go through the geometry. Buggy ass game. Please tell me that shield dropped. Ugh! Finally! Alright, I need to do some stretches, legit. So this game has been, honestly, like an 8 out of 10 experience for me up until this point. This point, I feel like, is completely unbalanced. I don't know if you guys played like when Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 first launched, or Stalker 2 at launch. Complete unbalanced, buggy. Like, this Act 3, this dungeon, has been bad. I'm going to take a minute here, do my stretches, because I need to give my fingers a rest. Yeah, Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 was really bad at launch. You know, it took them 6 or 8 patches to get it where it needed to be. So it's going to take these guys a bit. Well, I don't even think we're ready to... It better be a final boss, because all I'm supposed to come in here for was the Crown of Arthur. That better be it right there. Don't make me fight another boss mob, please.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth. I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
I was using my strong hand, man. My strong hand is tired.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom.
This is the guy we've been working
with.
with.
Now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them.
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
Oh, stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc.
Oh, I forgot about the
Letting
coffee.
them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in
Wait a
Camelot
second.
or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. The seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
Oops. Oops, I got one more. Damn it! Level up!
Now I remember it all. I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what? Everything.
Oh, we lost voiceovers.
This land.
Oh, it's back
It
now.
had a glorious past. But it has no future. There is no way to save it.
That's right. You were unfair to the Dalriada.
I know. I see it now. And it was my decision that cost them the ability to grow and change. I may have been right about the diagnosis. Now I see I could have been wrong about the cure. The tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every order. They were the most loyal of all. But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable. I had to do something. This felt like the only choice. I come from the Pendragon bloodline. A heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember. And unable to build anything that withstood the test of time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four Dwellers, and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundations. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed.
What about the Giant's children?
Sided with our
We've already
tribe
heard this part of the story.
under cover of night. The tribes.
Oh no, this is a
stole
different
their
version.
children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee.
Dude, you're an asshole.
One of the most humiliating moments of that whole war. Both for me.
I didn't care about myself.
Caradoc had the clearest, and he used this.
Yep, skip.
Do what you want. All I've ever done got turned into dust.
Okay. I've got the crown. And I need to meet Caradoc now. Before I do, though, I need coffee.
Alongside future king, you return. Speak your will for the mortal you now inhabit.
All right.
Is it time for us to awaken?
time for you to rest. You may sleep forevermore. Or do I have them lead the march on Camelot? I'd say vengeance. Lead the Dalrada tribes.
The Dalrida have long been our allies. Through their eyes, we have watched your kingdom fall into corruption. Camelot will fall. Your will shall be done.
Booyah! So... This is a really cool chamber, by the way, but I don't know how I get out of here. Please don't make me run all the way out the way that I ran in. That would be really ridiculous. I need a coffee. I'll be right back. All right. I wonder if they're going to make me run all the way back out. Nope, looks like there's a portal right here. Which what? Stuck me right at the entrance? It did. Unfortunately, I only got 2 of the 4 tribes. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Hot coffee. Oh yeah, my doctor's office got a new direction, finally, a new address. So I think next week I'm gonna go by and see if I can't schedule an appointment. See if I can't figure out what left for my physical therapy stuff. Where? Okay, it is Forlorn Swords, but where? Oh, just, I guess, somewhere over there. Oh, we're getting a cutscene.
ready to begin the moot. We were only waiting for your return, once and future king. You were strong enough to walk the king's bridge, and you conquered.
At my
What
axe.
is your will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants?
They will support your war and lead the tribes against Camelot.
Glory be to you, once and future king. Fame and honor to you for all time. Thanks to you, Camelot will fall, and with it, the dead laws and the suppression of the Dalrida tribes. Thank you, my king, for your intervention.
Final
I,
boss that
the
leads to the
voice
mega
of the
final boss,
Dalrida
JK?
tribes,
I know, right?
accept your decision with humility and gratitude.
We're about to find out.
Come here.
Don't want to. Okay. I think the POI is busted. Because it's telling me somewhere up ahead, but yet on the mini-map, it's telling me back here. I may have to look this up online and figure out where this is at so that I'm not running all over the place trying to find it, because the mini-map POI appears to be broken. Yeah, there's no way. Let me turn back around. Let me go back down here to the fast travel waypoint, and then I'm gonna Google where this place is at. Broken POIs.
Oi, you. Straight.
No, I don't have time for you, old man. Got my own problems to figure out. Apparently this is a common bug, and I'm seeing a bunch of people commenting on Facebook and Reddit threads that they were unable to finish the game because they can't find the location of the Charred Conclave. So hang on a second. I'm gonna go see if anybody's got any YouTube videos. Because obviously people have finished it, so... I'm gonna go see if any of these guys' YouTube videos show where the location of this place is. Okay, so this is where I just left. Now, they are, for some odd reason, I'm not watching their video with volume.
Hey, you there. I'm not. Oi.
They were talking to that NPC for some reason. I'm going to pop through here just because and see if it updates the POI while I continue to watch this video. Did it show anything extra up now? No, it's definitely still showing it here. So that guy went through the door. So that guy just, I'm watching this guy's YouTube video. He just zoned into the same zone that I just zoned into. God, his load times are atrocious. He must be playing on like a PC. No! I accidentally went. I accidentally went to the next video. God damn it. This is why I don't use my phone very often. Aha! He has a different waypoint. Way up. There it is. Okay. I see. So, okay. I see what we have to do. It's just the POIs aren't showing properly. Like not the POIs, but the map update thingies. The map guides are not showing up properly. So we do have to go through here all the way up north. They're going to have to fix that because there's no way to there from this zone that we were just in, from that zone. But the map also points you to the entrance to this zone, Quanacht. But there's no way to actually get there from there. We have to go all the way. So this waypoint that's right here needs to be up here. Sorry, let me go back to the map. It needs to be all the way up here, where it says to Quinacht, through this gate, because it's the only way to get to the other northern map on Quinacht. There's no way to that northern map. From here, there's no way up to that northern section. Unless they've changed. And see, it's not even showing up now. Unless we could have gotten there from here. Maybe you could get there from here. Alright, well, at least I know and I understand what we're supposed to do now. So it's just all the fucking waypoints are bugged out. So the mini-map was pointing me in the right direction. Because the mini-map was telling me earlier, it was like, go north.
Stranger.
So see, now the mini-map one isn't even properly showing me. So that's interesting. So we just need to go north. That's all that matters. Just go this way. We're not there yet. Keep going. Excuse me. There we go. This is where we're zoning over, and this will lead us to the POI. It's just called Zone Gate 2. Like, they haven't even named it. Alright, crisis averted, kids. Look at that giant ghost stag. Now it should, yep, there it is. Right there. There we go. Oh, I almost fell. Ah. Oh no! Yay, colliders! Look at that. I'm stuck now. I'm in the ground. I'm in the rocks, I think. That's a bug. 100% a bug. Oh, I fell in again. That whole area right there is lacking a collider or a nav. Yeah, it's lacking. Yep. Need to stay far away from that. All that rock face is missing. This transparent. Don't care. Am I gonna have to do a puzzle thing to get in here? That wasn't too bad. I think maybe I just had to have the pieces.
So, you finally made it. Took you long enough.
Dude, I am
hope
only
you're
mortal.
ready, because this is it. The beginning of the end.
Yeah. Big bad boss fight, probably.
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here, in the heart of it all. Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally. Yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
What is this place?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death. It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
Let's go.
Just remember, this is the point of no return.
I assumed as much.
Once you've stepped through, there's no going back. But if you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that. Go on. He's waiting for you.
I'm gonna get some more coffee. As long as they don't push me straight into a fight. If it's like a staging area, I'm gonna get some more coffee. Yes, we're back in like Avalon. Hopefully there's not another big bad boss fight, because I would love it if we just have conversations to end the day. This place is beautiful. It reminds me of the vistas in the fountain.
At last we meet. I've heard much about you. Your choices, your determination.
The Darren Aronofsky
Caradoc
movie.
isn't easily impressed, but he was impressed with you. Few dare to seek the truth buried in Avalon shadows. Fewer still make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened. And now, here you are. A truly rare and joyful occasion.
What do you want from me?
Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants. I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time.
So he wants to kill him properly and you want to resurrect him properly.
Ridiculous, I know. But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths. Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you.
Start making sense.
Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy. He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve. Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage and resilience. The shield of Palamedes, wisdom and independence. But Merlin and the others didn't believe that would be enough. The memory of war and the fragility of peace was still too fresh. So they acted. When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. It was shattered, bound to those artifacts. A clever solution, but ultimately flawed. They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure if bound to his relics. You can't pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin did. He focused on 3 parts of Arthur: his strength, wisdom, and courage. He left out 2 pieces. One, tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic, was deemed too dangerous. The other was his humanity, the most fragile part. Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses, unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow. A king with power, but no heart. That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born. I tried, and I found his humanity. It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers' aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. It needed someone like you.
Me?
The horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness, touch it, and return whole. That's why you found the king's soul, bound it to yourself, and came back.
So I'm just another experiment to you.
No. The asylum treated you as a subject. I see you as a savior. Your suffering gave us a chance. And for that, I am both grateful.
And suddenly we lose all the all the voice volumes went way down.
You're still doubting me.
What are you hoping to achieve? What's your end
I want to
game?
bring back our king, whole and complete. I want him to lead again and safeguard Avalon's future.
So what if this resurrection fails again?
It won't. This time, Arthur will be whole. A king must be more than power. He must be human. That balance is what will save Avalon.
Why do you want this so much?
Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and the people are too divided to stand against it alone. Arthur is their only hope. Ever they're left without him, without guidance, chaos takes hold. Division festers. You've seen it during your journeys. If things continue this way, Avalon will tear itself apart long before weirdness finishes the job.
What if the people won't follow him?
They will follow him. That's what people do. When weirdness comes to their doorstep, they'll beg for a savior. Help me bring the king back. Now you need to go. I made my case. This is the only way.
Alright, so you've made your case. This is a cool looking location. Oh, look at that giant critter of some type. Like a giant spider thing. That legitimately gave me the heebie-jeebies. Do I have to talk to him before I can continue?
I was there when it all began, when Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army. We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious. Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared. But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty. We turned from knights into butchers, At first I told myself it was
All right, I've
Nephites,
heard you.
but
Honestly,
Arthur
I'm gonna skip
wasn't
this,
a
guys,
god,
because I've already heard him
a
tell me
savior,
these things
or a
50 million
king.
times. This
He was
is
just
when,
and no.
like, the writing team has already given me the exposition. I don't need him to plead his case again. He's already been ranting at me for over 40 hours of gameplay about all the atrocities that Arthur has done. We have also heard Arthur talk in my mind about those atrocities and how he regrets them. So I don't need to be told again about all the atrocities.
But do you understand why I want it so much?
Because you feel betrayed.
I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness. You need to understand that people thought, and still think, that he was more than human.
He's clearly
But
not.
he wasn't. He made mistakes, just like any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths. They wait, they follow, they waste their lives on promises that never meant anything. But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to free anyone. What comes after doesn't matter. Let it all burn, let it rot, let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it.
And what if your way leads directly to people's fallen demise?
Then let it. If this world can't stand without a dead king propping it up, maybe it deserves to fall.
That's not a wrong point of view.
Let them stand, let them fall. It's not my concern. At least it won't be another king's failure. Another lie propping up a dying world. It'll just be what it is.
Alright.
Arthur's a puppet. Maybe they'll call it chaos, call it freedom. I don't care. I just want to watch it all come down. What comes after? That's for the ones still standing to figure out. I've lived longer than any man should. Seen more than anyone should ever bear. And I've waited centuries for...
Okay. Warren believes this resurrection will be different.
Orin's a druid. That's what they do. They believe. They believe in myths, in symbols, and some of them believe in saving Avalon.
But you don't believe
I
it's
don't
going to be
believe it's
saved.
my decision to make. Not Orin's, not Arthur's, not mine. I've watched this cycle turn too many times. I have no stake in what comes after, only in making sure this nightmare finally ends. We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws, we shattered them. Such violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always. This
Yeah,
cannot
some
be
people do
allowed
just
to
want to watch the
continue.
world burn.
Listen, it's taken... You've brought Arthur's
Blah,
sons
blah,
here.
blah, blah,
Rock,
blah.
and then
The
go.
writing team,
Find
for the
the
most
last
part, I think they've
piece,
done a good job, but
and
this
let's end
guy
this.
is repetitive as
Whatever comes
all
next,
get out. Like,
no.
his dialogue could be so... His dialogue could be fixed. He has way too much repetitive... On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Just shut up. It would have been great for him to be like, you've already heard my side of the story, you know my beliefs. Oh wow, so this is like what it's supposed to look like, probably. This is absolutely beautiful. The idyllic music. We're missing something there. Wonder if we're supposed to talk to Hob first.
You've come. The one who carries what's left of me. Please, don't come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally die.
Why do you want to die?
Because I've had enough.
So this is what's left of King Arthur.
Enough of being torn apart and stitched back together. Enough of being used, shaped.
He just
and
wants to
forced
fish.
to be something I'm not. Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing? To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed. All because someone thought it would serve the greater good.
Is your nickname Jesus?
And they called it loyalty.
Yahweh?
They called it justice. I've been dragged through every dream, every lie they've built around me. And I'm tired. Tired of the weight, of the expectations, of all of it. And most of all, I'm tired of failing.
Okay. What is it in death that you want?
I want release. Kill me. Destroy the last piece of me and use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. Give it to someone else. I don't care. Just don't let me come back again.
And what about Orin?
Orin wants a king, not me. But symbols aren't people. They're empty. And the more they're used, the more they hollow out the one who carries them.
That's a good line of dialogue right there.
That's all I've ever been to Orin and the Druids. Do you know what it's like to be a weapon? To be forged, sharpened, and thrown at every problem?
Ding, 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 ding. What about Caradoc? He wants to destroy you forever.
He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then? Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way, and turn on each other. People always seek something to follow, something to believe in. Take that away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it. Or worse, build something even crueler in its place. Let me die. Not as Arthur, not as the king, just as a simple, normal human being.
You've been thrown up. There has to be another way that doesn't involve eligible death.
Another way? There's always another way, isn't there? Another cycle, another resurrection, another lie to keep the world spinning. But please, not for me. Not anymore.
Okay, you've already repeated that part multiple times.
Isn't that what you've been doing all along? Carrying what's left of him?
Ooh.
You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent.
Oh, that's a good point.
Doesn't that prove Arthur doesn't need me anymore?
That's right, he's got me.
I don't care. Do you know how freeing that is? To finally not care what happens next? To not feel the burden of all my failures? To not see the suffering my name causes?
Do you see how I'm like skipping after the first sentence of every one? Because the rest of it is just superfluous dialogue. Like,
whatever you decide,
it's just like, we could have edited it out. Red pen, red pen, red pen.
not mine. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted. You hold the choice. I don't even want to know. Just let me go. Let me die.
right. Oh, the hands are the bridge. This place is much creepier. My goodness. Please don't make me have a boss fight. I really hope I don't have to talk to these guys to continue. I just want to, because they're just going to repeat the same shit they said before. There's the Holy Grail.
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world. Now you stand before what started it all. An idea. I am the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist so that something can be chosen. I do not offer meaning. I require that one be made.
Okay.
You have brought all things to their conclusion. Now, decide what must remain. Choose, and let the shape of the world follow.
What if I take the king's soul for myself?
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed.
What if I choose Orin's path?
You will vanish into the story you chose to restore.
And Karok's path?
You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
What if I get the king's soul to someone else?
You will shape the world to become its witness.
So, Arthur himself, or Hob, the humanity of Arthur, doesn't want to do Orin or Caradoc. He wants to pass on, but he said we can't let Avalon die or the people will die. I'm going to take the soul for myself.
Then the idea shall be claimed, its shape worn, its burden made yours.
Which allows King
But
Arthur to
first,
pass.
You have to bring silence to what refuses to be forgotten.
If this is what you want, then take it, my friend. But promise me you will learn from my mistakes.
No, I won't let this happen. Not again.
Shit, so I gotta fight him.
think any other human could wield this power? I endured 600 years of pain, of suffering, of loneliness. I made the sacrifices, me! And now you think you can take it from me? The hubris. No. I reject your claim.
The boss of the boss of the boss of the boss, right?
Avalon. Perfect this time.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be an arrow sponge, I guarantee it. Oh, and he summons ads. How fucking unfair is that? Oh, and he does fireballs. Look at the frame drops. Holy shit, single digit frames. I do not like one-shot mechanics. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I'm gonna have to fight Caradoc again.
You carried. I do not beg you now, chief. You will. You will share. Then the idea that
If this
quick save, quick save, quick save, quick save, quick save. Please let me save. Please let me save. Please let me save. Do not make me face King Arthur without letting me save the fucking game. Alright, I'm gonna nitpick. I'm gonna nitpick. Forcing me to do 2 boss fights in a row without letting me save the game is bullshit when you don't have an automatic checkpoint to say, hey, you just beat the first boss. Let's go ahead and autosave. There definitely needs to be an autosave in between. It's supposed to automatically autosave the game every 60 seconds. So I'm just going to sit here. And if it doesn't autosave, because they've got a block save here, that's bullshit. Like, you should not force me to have to fail or succeed at every, like, there needs to be a checkpoint system. Did it just save? I didn't see. Yeah, I don't think it's done an autosave. Bullshit! Alright, I need to... One thing I'm going to do before we go to the next step. We're going to go to my titanium arrows. Blah, 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 blah. So I just need to ignore the fireballs.
You took Arthur's power for yourself. Whatever drove you, need, ambition, or will alone, the strength of a king was now yours to command. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe nobody ever is. But you decided to try. It's a heavy thing, trying to do right where others have failed. Still, you stepped forward, carrying the soul and every choice that brought you here. You ruled not as Arthur reborn, but as yourself, flawed, resolute, untested. Avalon changed beneath your hand, and history will decide what that truly meant. With One Eye and Captain Brandon working side by side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years. The roads stayed open, the fields were guarded, and the people finally felt safe. No longer bound to Camelot or the knights.
Yeah, the
of
last
Round
3% was more
Table,
like 30%.
it became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms. The men here stayed in Kuanacht, but Yvain failed to rally the minds and hearts needed for his Grail quest. With no clear leaders and rising tension, both Kuanacht and Camelot grew fragile, drifting toward division, with no one left to hold the line. You awakened the giants, and with them at their side, the Dal Rita conquered Camelot. As the capital fell, the customs of the tribes spread across Avalon. Not everyone welcomed them, but the change had already taken root. Firgas was named the new Galahad the Loyal. With One Eye and Brendan backed by the Dal Rita, the Forlorn Swords, he saw that the South's alliance was strong enough to stand on its own. He urged Camelot to leave the South in peace and turned his attention to securing the rest of Avalon. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot. Under his rule, the horns of the South flourished. Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers returned to the roads, and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land. One Eye ruled the South, with the horns of the South at his side. Over time, the Dal Rita of the Fallen Swords rallied to his banner, forging a unified force. With the South secured, he stood in a strong position to launch future conquests across Avalon. Nianta left Kuanacht with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect. Maggot chose to remain in Kuanacht, and the people stayed with him. Over time, they grew to trust him and often sought his wisdom. In time, he took on an apprentice, planting the first seeds of a new druidic tradition. Urfre left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life, and spoke of him with lasting respect. With Helmi as the new matron, the Volca returned to their former glory with renewed ferocity, their berserkers filled with an aggression that stirred quiet fear among the other tribes. Among the united tribes of the Dal Rita, the Volca were treated with equal parts awe and mistrust, seeming to teeter closer and closer to madness. Ingui turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams. In time, she began to rebuild the Thoid among the living, planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered people. Under Dav Hamra's leadership, the Ulf grew stronger but more isolated. The tribe and the Stone Wardens became one, bound by a new symbol of strength, a steady hand against the chaos beyond their borders. Following Galerna's path, the Sven clung to the old ways, their faith sustained by the Stagfather's living presence within the unrealm of the hunt. They turned inward, shunning outsiders.
So this right here, this whole end sequence shows the vastness of the opportunities that await for people who want to replay the game multiple times. There are a lot of decisions could impact the way all of these endings turn out, because I made all of these choices. I made all of these choices with all of the NPCs that they were just mentioning. So that shows you that there are multiple outcomes for each of those storylines that we did throughout the main quest line. There was a lot. I mean, there was 20, 25 people whose names they rattled off right there, and all of those individuals had choices based on the things that we did with them. So that's quite a bit of staying power. Now, I'm curious. I'm pretty sure this game has like a new game mode. And you can choose whether or not you go into the prologue or straight into Act 1. Out of curiosity, let's go straight to Act 1. Let's just see what it does. Because I saw Slander do it the other day, and he went to the prologue again and did the island. So I'm just genuinely curious. What happens if you just go straight to Act 1 with New Game Plus?
The sea was restless.
Yep.
Wave.
So, random. Next. Oh no, random, sorry. That's what I meant. It doesn't matter. RB, enter name. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. 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 Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Okay. So it starts you with a full set of gear. Thorn helmet, grief torn armor, ring of toughness, lesser ring of health. So yeah, you get a few items to start your journey with in New Game Plus, and a couple of spells already equipped. How do the spells work, by the way? I never used magic. Cool. Well, I may have to do some testing with a magic user now, because that honestly looks like a lot of fun right there. Fire! Yeah, I may have to do a just to try out a new character. And maybe try out a mage, at least through the starter island, and see. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I don't need that save game file. Well, that's a wrap on Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. I gotta go record my review now. It's 10:30 on a Saturday. I may be back for another stream today. I need to watch Murderbot. I'm 2 episodes behind on Murderbot, so I'm gonna go watch those episodes so I can get the reviews out. But first, I'm gonna go away from here, record my final review of Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. We have got a few days. Let me turn the music down here, guys. I have a few days until Dune Awakening, which is next Thursday. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Excuse me, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I can't count. I got 4 more days left. And then Thursday morning, the servers don't go live until 8 o'clock, so I'll probably end up doing something for the first few hours of the day as well. Definitely be playing some more Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, Hector, I do want to turn around and try out the magic user. So, you know, maybe I'll do some more Tainted Grail streams the next few days, just trying out a magic user. But I'm done with the game, so I definitely want to keep plugging on with Hogwarts Legacy as well. And yeah, cool. Well, let me go record my final review, and then I'm going to go watch my episodes of Murderbot so I can get those up on the channel today. And expect to see more Dune Awakening content, some more Hogwarts Legacy, and etc. over the next few days. I may check out some demos. Oh, I know something else that's happening on the 2nd, which is Monday. The Hell Is Us demo is dropping, so I'll be live streaming that demo. If I don't know what time it comes out on Monday. Enchantment. But I definitely will check out the Hell Is Us demo at some point, either on Monday or Tuesday, because I'm interested in playing that game for sure. But that's coming out in September. I think that one's scheduled to come out. And that's going to be a PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The demo is only going to be on PC, though, they said, for Steam.